Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's crucial for your health: how sugar is harming your body. We love to indulge in sugary treats, but what we don't often realize is the chain reaction that's happening inside our bodies. From your waistline to your brain, sugar has a sneaky way of impacting your health, and today, we're exposing the bitter truth about sugar. Let's talk about weight gain, a common struggle for many. It's a topic that affects countless individuals, and understanding the root causes can be the first step towards managing it effectively. When you consume large amounts of sugar, especially in processed foods and sugary drinks, your body gets flooded with calories it doesn't need. These foods are often designed to be hyper-palatable, making it easy to overconsume them without even realizing it. These extra calories are often stored as fat, leading to weight gain over time. The more sugar you consume, the more your body struggles to process it, and the more likely you are to see those extra pounds accumulate. Think about it like this. Imagine your body as a car, and sugar is like the gas. Just as a car needs fuel to run, your body needs energy to function. Now, if you keep filling up your car with gas but don't go anywhere, what happens? The gas just sits there, unused, and eventually it starts to weigh the car down. The gas just sits there, unused, and eventually it starts to weigh the car down. Similarly, when you consume more sugar than your body needs, it gets stored as fat, making you feel sluggish and heavy. That's similar to what happens in your body with excess sugar. You might feel a quick burst of energy, but it doesn't last long, and soon you're left feeling tired and craving more. It's like empty calories that provide very little nutritional value and end up contributing to those extra pounds. These foods are often high in sugar and low in essential nutrients, making them a poor choice for sustained energy and health. And here's the thing about sugary drinks. They're the ultimate culprits. They pack a lot of sugar in a small volume, making it easy to consume large amounts without feeling full. They're like hidden sugar bombs. You might not realize just how much sugar you're consuming because it doesn't always taste overly sweet. You gulp them down, thinking you're just quenching your thirst, but in reality, you're consuming a ton of sugar without even realizing it. This can lead to a rapid spike in blood sugar levels, followed by a crash that leaves you feeling hungry and irritable. These sugary drinks don't fill you up, so you end up consuming even more calories throughout the day. This can lead to a cycle of constant snacking and overeating, making it difficult to maintain a healthy weight. It's like a vicious cycle of sugar overload that can sabotage your weight management goals. Breaking free from this cycle requires awareness and making healthier choices, like opting for water or unsweetened beverages and choosing whole foods over processed ones. Now, let's talk about a serious condition that's becoming increasingly common: type 2 diabetes. This is where sugar plays a major role. You see, when we consume sugar, our bodies release insulin, a hormone that helps regulate our blood sugar levels. But here's the problem. When we constantly bombard our bodies with high amounts of sugar, our cells can become resistant to insulin. Imagine insulin as a key that unlocks the doors of our cells to let sugar in. Insulin resistance is like those doors becoming rusty and difficult to open. The sugar can't get into the cells as efficiently, leading to elevated blood sugar levels. Over time, this constant elevation in blood sugar can damage our blood vessels and nerves. It's like having sugar constantly coursing through your bloodstream, wreaking havoc on your delicate system. This damage can lead to serious complications like heart disease, vision problems, nerve damage, and even kidney disease. We all know that a healthy heart is essential for a long and vibrant life. It's the engine that keeps our bodies running smoothly, allowing us to enjoy activities, spend time with loved ones, and live life to the fullest. But did you know that sugar can actually harm your heart health? Yes, that sweet treat you enjoy can have serious consequences if consumed in excess. When we consume too much sugar, it can raise our triglyceride levels. Triglycerides are a type of fat found in our blood, and high levels can increase the risk of heart disease. Triglycerides are a type of fat found in our blood, and high levels can increase the risk of heart disease. Think of triglycerides as little globs of fat floating around in your bloodstream. Think of triglycerides as little globs of fat floating around in your bloodstream. When there are too many of them, they can start to clog up your arteries, making it harder for blood to flow through. When there are too many of them, they can start to clog up your arteries, making it harder for blood to flow through. This can lead to a condition known as atherosclerosis, where the arteries become narrow and hardened. And it doesn't stop there. Sugar can also increase blood pressure, putting extra strain on your heart. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because it can go unnoticed for years while causing significant damage. Sugar can also increase blood pressure, putting extra strain on your heart. Imagine your heart working overtime, constantly pumping against increased resistance. Imagine your heart working overtime, constantly pumping against increased resistance. That's what happens when your blood pressure is consistently high. Over time, this can weaken your heart and lead to heart failure. That's what happens when your blood pressure is consistently high. To make matters worse, sugar can also promote inflammation throughout the body, including in the arteries. To make matters worse, sugar can also promote inflammation throughout the body, including in the arteries. Inflammation is like your body's natural response to injury or infection. But chronic inflammation can damage your blood vessels and increase your risk of heart disease. Inflammation is like your body's natural response to injury or infection. But chronic inflammation can damage your blood vessels and increase your risk of heart disease. It's a vicious cycle where sugar not only contributes to fat buildup and high blood pressure, but also keeps your body in a state of constant alert, further harming your cardiovascular health. We all want a bright, healthy smile, but sugar can sabotage our dental health. It's not just about the appearance of our teeth, it's about their overall health and longevity. Think about those sugary treats we love so much: candies, cookies, cakes. They are delicious and often hard to resist, especially during celebrations and holidays. When we consume these sugary delights, the bacteria in our mouths feed on the sugar, producing acids that attack our tooth enamel. This process starts almost immediately after we eat. Tooth enamel is the hard, protective outer layer of our teeth. It's the first line of defense against decay and damage. It's like a shield that protects our teeth from damage. Without strong enamel, our teeth are vulnerable to a host of problems. But when acid from sugar constantly bombards our enamel, it weakens and erodes, leading to cavities. This erosion can happen faster than you might think. Cavities are like little holes in our teeth that can cause pain, sensitivity, and even infection. They can make eating and drinking uncomfortable, and if left untreated, they can lead to more serious dental problems. This includes the potential for tooth loss and the need for more invasive treatments. But it's not just cavities we have to worry about. The impact of sugar on our dental health extends beyond just the teeth. Sugar can also contribute to gum disease. This is a serious condition that affects the tissues surrounding our teeth. Gum disease, also known as periodontal disease, is an infection of the gums that can damage the soft tissues and bones that support our teeth. If not managed properly, it can lead to tooth loss and other health issues. We often associate sugar with feelings of happiness and pleasure. And it's true, sugar can trigger the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter that plays a role in our reward and pleasure centers. But here's the catch. These feelings of pleasure are often short-lived, and once the sugar rush wears off, we can experience a crash. This crash can manifest as mood swings, irritability, anxiety, and even difficulty concentrating. Imagine riding a roller coaster of emotions. You experience an initial high, but then you come crashing down, feeling worse than before. That's what happens with sugar and our moods. The constant fluctuations in blood sugar levels caused by sugar intake can disrupt the delicate balance of neurotransmitters in our brains. These neurotransmitters are responsible for regulating our mood, sleep, and appetite, among other things. Now, let's address a topic that's often met with concern: the potential link between sugar and cancer. While more research is needed to fully understand this complex relationship, studies have shown a correlation between high sugar intake and an increased risk of certain types of cancer. One way sugar may contribute to cancer risk is through its impact on obesity and insulin resistance, as we discussed earlier. Obesity and insulin resistance are known risk factors for several types of cancer, including colorectal, pancreatic, and endometrial cancer. Think of it like this. When our bodies are constantly dealing with high levels of sugar and insulin, it creates an environment that may promote the growth and spread of cancer cells. Additionally, sugar can fuel inflammation throughout the body, which, as we mentioned earlier, can damage cells and potentially contribute to cancer development. Thanks for watching. Remember, reducing your sugar intake is crucial for your long-term health and well-being. By making simple changes to your diet and lifestyle, you can significantly reduce your sugar consumption and reap the amazing benefits. Start by becoming more aware of the added sugars lurking in processed foods and drinks. Read labels carefully and opt for whole unprocessed foods whenever possible. Remember, your health is a journey, not a destination, so take it one step at a time. Every step you take towards reducing your sugar intake is a step towards a healthier, happier you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more health tips and information. See you next time.